Hi friends, I'm so happy to be back with you, and I just thought I would do a video on parenting. A few years ago, my husband and I took a positive parenting class, and I really loved that. I've taken different courses and classes and gone to different conferences, and I've learned a lot over the years. So my oldest child, well, he's not a he's my child, but he's not little anymore. He is turning 19. And then I have a 17-year-old and two 13-year-olds, not twins, and a 6-year-old. So I've had some time to practice and make a lot of mistakes. I am a totally imperfect parent, and I never want to sound like I think I'm so great and that I need to teach you something, but I would like to share some of the things I've learned with parenting over the years in case it might help you. One of the biggest things I feel proud of is that I'm really good at apologizing to my kids. Because I make mistakes and because I'm human and because I struggle just like anyone else, I do apologize to my kids, and I let them know where I made the mistake and where I want to improve, and just let them say what they want to say. And so I really think that that's a wonderful tradition. I think it helps them learn that it's okay to admit when you're wrong and to say sorry. And I feel like it shows them that I know I'm human and that I want to be better. And it teaches them self-awareness. And another thing that I have loved that I feel makes one of the hugest impacts on my relationship with my children is doing one-on-one time with them and doing something that they enjoy or that they want to do. I try to pick something that we both enjoy if possible, but their desires win out as far as that one-on-one time. I personally really enjoy connection and individual time, and because I have 5 children, I feel like I'm spread a little thin sometimes, and that one-on-one time just helps rejuvenate our relationship, reconnect us, help them to know that they individually are important to me, and that that I care about them, and I want to know what their new favorite color is or their new favorite food or what struggles they're having, and just take time to listen to them and to enjoy being with them. Another one is that our words have so much power just in life in general, but especially I feel like as parents, the words that we use to describe our children, to talk about them, to talk to them, are really powerful. And so something I really try to make a point of as often as I can is to say very empowering words to them. A lot of times I'll text it to them because that's kind of except for my 6-year-old, I will tell her directly, but I will tell them directly as well. But I want them to be able to go back and reread it, or I'll write it in a note, or I'll write it on the mirror. The things that I specifically see in them that are gifts or that are wonderful or that I love, and let them know that's what I see in them. I love empowering people, and of course I want to empower my children. I want them to know that they are important and valuable. So I also call my children out on things, but I try to do it, I pick my battles. So I don't call them out on every single little thing, because I remember hearing this a long time ago that, relationships are like a bank account, and it's really important that we make a lot of deposits and less withdrawals. And so I want them to hear a lot more praise than they do constructive criticism. I heard a really cool thing on the Icons podcast I think it was a couple of nights ago. And they talked about asking these questions to anyone you're in a relationship with. And that is, rate our relationship 0 to 10, 10 being the highest. And then the second question is, why did you rate it the way you did? And then the third question is, how can we make it a 10? And I've always done something similar where I just sit down with them and kind of have like individual counsels with them and ask them, where do you think our relationship's at? How can I improve as a mom? Things like that. But I thought I would try this other exercise, and it was cool. I really enjoyed doing that a couple of nights ago. And I think it's just a really great way to open that conversation and let them know that you're open and willing to make some changes if you need to. So I think that is huge on, addressing the changes and the ebbs and flow of a relationship. So that's a lot of my focus. We do have family councils as well every Sunday night, as often as we can. We're not all together all the time, but we do family councils. We talk about everyone's schedule and anything that we need to be aware of. And we also do something called a family home evening, which is once a week, and we do a lesson. Usually I'm just prompted to talk about something or prompted to ask someone else to be in charge of the lesson. And we have some family connection time. We've been doing a lot more family dinners as well, where we sit down together as much as we can. Again, people are in different directions at different times. My husband is in the military and a firefighter, so he's gone a lot, but when he's home, we try to do that together with him. And then, I have 4 teenagers, so they have a life and they have extracurriculars and different things. But actually, we've been able to do it quite a bit lately, probably because of COVID, honestly. And that's just been really, really awesome. So I just wanted to share those few things that we do that have been good for us and for my relationship with my kids. And I hope that can help you in some way with your kids. I can definitely share more things in the future. But for now, maybe it'll be less overwhelming if I just stop there. And I hope you have an amazing, wonderful, joyful day.